Come see how I take a couple of KCC 20 card sketches, an adorable collection from the Not Too Shabby shop, to make some super cute cards. Hey, it's Beth. Welcome. This is the Kendra's Card Challenge 20 and Not Too Shabby Shop Design Team Hop. So today there will be several of the Kendra's Card Challenge design team members playing with some Not Too Shabby Shop products. I have the Boho Critters 6x6 pad. So there's 12 designs in here, 4 of each. You've got a mix of prints, like some larger, some smaller, cute little kind of woodland animals. You've got some solids. It's kind of got a fall feel, but I don't think it has to be fall. So just some fun prints. Oops. Here's the back side of that one, the toadstools, mushrooms. And then to go with that, there is the Boho Critters ephemera, and these have just some adorable little, again, like the woodland critters. Just super cute. So I'm going to enjoy playing with those. And then to kind of go along with it, I've got the got some enamel dots that kind of have like the orangish, the creams, the gold and the yellow, or the gold and the green that I can use to embellish. So I am going to be using a couple sketches from Kendra's Card Challenge 20 today for my cards. There will be a playlist link in the description box below that you can check out to see the other design team members and the Not Too Shabby Shop products that they have. So let's get crafty. I'm starting out with sketch 3, and I chose my sketches today. I tried to pick ones that kind of showcased several, where I could showcase several of the different patterns. So this one, I could go a little bit bigger on the print in the pattern. So like I wanted to use the floral because I just thought that was super cute. So to go with the floral, I did the bigger pieces in kind of the woodland animals. So you could see several animals on each piece, and kind of figured out spacing how I wanted them, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. And then I just have some brown cardstock for the matting, and then took some of that same brown cardstock, and I die cut a circle out of that to go in the center to put my embellishments on. So on the sketch, it actually calls for kind of like a rectangle, but in parentheses it says any shape. So you can technically use any shape, any size that you want or what works for your card. But if you are new to Kendra's Card Challenges, each quarter Cards by Kendra puts out a PDF printable, and it includes cutting guides and sketches that help you take 6x6 sheets of pattern paper and turn them into 15 cards. You can do all 15 cards at once, or you can do each sketch individually, kind of like what I'm doing here. Each sketch does have the measurements on it, so you can make one at a time. And on the sketches, she gives you guides, like, she tells you which, even though you have the cutting guide, she also kind of tells you which papers you're using, like what guide it came from. She gives you matting layers and measurements for that as well, and then spaces for embellishments. And anytime you see kind of like a gray or white background, then you can use any paper. It's usually the matting layers or the filler papers. So you can use additional pattern paper, cardstock, embossed cardstock, whatever works with your cards. So at this point, I'm done assembling the base of the card, and I decided that I wanted to bring in some more, like some of the tiny little ephemera pieces, and I'm just scattering a few of those down on the bottom left of that circle, and then a couple or one on the top right. And I used the mini messages stamp set for my sentiment, and then wanted to also add a few of the enamel dots that I got. I decided to go with the orange, kind of like a pumpkin orange color because it stands out on the paper. And then on the inside, I am going to add a scrap of paper on the inside. I always like to bring some of the pattern inside just to kind of give you a little fun on the inside, so it's not just all stark white, but then also it's a great way to use up scraps that I have left. So I just took a small piece and I'm cutting a fishtail in that, and then we'll glue that down on the inside. My first card is done, and I think it came out super cute with the little deer. My second card, I'm going to be using sketch number 13, and I didn't think to show you this time. I was just kind of in the rhythm of making, so I apologize for that. But it is sketch 13, and am using 2 different cardstocks for matting layers this time. She does have that indicated on the sketch, and went with tinier prints because this time you're cutting little 1-inch squares essentially, and so I went for tinier prints that you would actually get to see the print. Or I think there was one I went with a bigger print and was able to like highlight or center one of the animals in it. So it's not like otherwise I was getting like the bottom of one animal, top of another animal. So I did try to strategically cut that one so that I could get the full, like mostly the full animal in there. But I'm just going to work on arranging these for a bit, get the spacing right again, and then can glue those down. One amazing thing about Kendra's card challenges is are all the chances you have to win prizes. There are super sponsors for the challenge, which, like Not Too Shabby Shop, they provide product for the design team to craft with, to provide inspiration to you all on making the cards and using the sketches that Kendra creates. And then the super sponsors also tend to donate a prize. And then we also have prize sponsors, and it's a wide range. I will try to remember to put the card at the end to show you the prizes, all the prizes that have been donated. And at the end of each month, Kendra draws winners for prizes, and that is based on submitting a photo of all 15 of your cards for that month. So you have an opportunity to submit one set of 15 cards each month, and there are QR codes on the front page of the PDF printable that you can scan, and it will take you to the InLinkz party page for that month, and you can upload your photos. And at the end of each month, then she does a drawing for people that have submitted those photos. So that's a chance to win. There's also a link in the description box for a giveaway form, and you can complete that and have opportunities to win that way as well. And then also you can upload individual sketch photos onto the Facebook group and into the appropriate folders like for each sketch, and have a chance to win as well. So I know that's a lot of information about the challenge and a lot about opportunities to win prizes. I will have Kendra's video, her intro video, linked in the description box below as well, and she can give you, like she kind of goes through it all a lot better. So this time I went with the little fox ephemera and added a couple of the small florals with him as well. This time for the sentiment, I pulled out an older Not Too Shabby Shop stamp set called Sweet Critters and went with a warm hello as my sentiment. And since I'm stamping directly on the card, I decided to pull out my Misty just so I didn't screw it up, so I could get a good clean stamp. So I will add some enamel dots to this one as well, and then a scrap on the inside, and then my second card is done. I have said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again before this video is over. I absolutely love this collection. Based on when it was released, it could have been intended for fall. It does have fall colors, but with the Woodland theme, I think it's an all-year pad. I know Woodland is a very popular nursery theme right now for babies, so I think it could be used all year. So that's what my plan will be. I think I'm going to enjoy using the rest of this paper. I had so much fun with these, and I had some scraps left over from all the patterns, so I decided to go ahead and make a second set, like one of each card. I just think they're adorable. Like this whole collection from Not Too Shabby, the boho critters, are just super, super cute. And I'm like so torn because I want to just like keep using it until it's gone, but I also want to hoard it because it's so cute. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I love these. I love the collection. And on the ones that are like, hello, little one, I ended up going in and stamping congrats on the new baby on the inside because I thought these would be great, like new baby cards. And then this one I just, had done the warm hello, so I left it blank on the inside. But I hope you guys enjoyed my cards. Also, again, be sure to check out the description box for the playlist. Huge thank you to Kendra for putting together another awesome challenge set of sketches, and huge thank you to the Not Too Shabby Shop for sponsoring us again and for this adorable collection. Thank you to all for watching. Thank you for your time, and I hope you all have a very crafty day.